Blessings, everyone. Hopefully, there's nothing but peace around you and nothing but love, sending out nothing but good energy to you. So, in this video, we're gonna talk about just how to keep your peace of mind. And it's actually very easy. It's as simple as not letting every thought bug you, not letting every thing that happened in the past linger there. It's in the past. You are in the present. You are living this moment right now, watching this video maybe through your phone, through your computer, and you have all of life ahead of you. So why dwell on something that doesn't even exist anymore? And it's really that simple. And it goes into everything in life. It goes into your personal life, your work life, your relationships. How do you keep peace with everything in your life? And it's very simple also. It's you showing up as your presence. Because in your pure present awareness, as your pure present awareness, there is no turmoil, there is no drama, there is no problems, there is no gossip, there is no negativity. It's only when you allow your mind to give you these thoughts, it's only when you allow your mind to overdrive your awareness, to take control of your awareness. Because if you notice, you are not your thoughts, you are not your every impulse. You observe those thoughts. So therefore, step back and allow yourself to remain as the observer, to not give in to every thought, to not give in to every emotion, to not give in to honestly a lot of other people's thoughts. And that's a big one. We love to communicate, we love to have relationships, we love to be loved and not feel alienated by no one. We like to be relatable and not be so withdrawn from everybody. Like, I wish I could connect with everybody in the world and be on the same wavelength, but the truth is that a lot of people and most people are always constantly stuck in their mind, playing out their minds stuff, all the stuff that's in their mind. So no one's really coming out into the world authentically, no one's coming out into the world genuine. And yes, there is some people that are like really solid heart people, soul people, but they still let their thoughts get to them. They still let their mind and emotions get a hold of them, to the point where they're not always 100% present. And everybody has that bad day. Everybody has that day where because we're all trying to keep this physical reality intact. And what I mean is like your physical body, your physical finances, your physical health, all this stuff, that it can become overstimulating, you trying to manage it all. And that's where the thought comes in. That's where the mind comes in, and it tries to strategize its way out of it. But that's why I always say, remain present. Even when you have a lot of challenges, even when you have a lot going on, if you remain present, you will be more intelligent to make these better decisions that are gonna shape your future and shape the rest of your life. So it's like, why would you trust your mind, which is very limited in its capacity to process information? Think about it as a computer. Why would you trust a 20-year-old computer to process information more than like a brand new processing, latest Intel or whatever, Apple chip or whatever? I don't even mean to throw those things, but I'm trying to make it so you can understand and you can relate to what I mean. And it's that simple. It's like you have a processor in your awareness that can process information, that can deal with more problems and deal with everything. It's like you have all this information coming to you, and it is your pure awareness that can process it, decode it, and come up with the solution. And the solution's always, you're never going to know, but it's always going to be to your best interest. And the mind is going to serve itself. The mind's decisions are going to be to the interest of the mind, not to yourself. The mind is not you. The mind is it's its own identity, it's its own ego. So the mind is going to make decisions to keep the mind alive, to keep the mind going, while your heart and your soul starves, because you're allowing your mind to take over and make the decisions that are essentially what your heart should be doing. And it can go on, and it is actually not that complicated when you are in the space of pulling back, observing your thoughts, observing your emotions. Remain calm, remain there. Don't give into it. Don't allow your mind to take over. Don't believe your thoughts, don't believe your emotions. They're gonna pass. They're not gonna even be there in the next 5 minutes. So that thing that you're going through right now, it won't even be there in the next 10 minutes. I can guarantee that, unless you keep giving your attention to it. Then that's the only way they will be there in the next 5 minutes. And test it out. Prove it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. And it's amazing when I see people just live out their best lives, truly shake off all the traumas and all the conditionings and all the thoughts of the past, and allow themselves to truly be themselves, because then it allows me to bond with them on that level. Then it allows me to be on that same wavelength, and then it's like you create a brotherhood, you create a true spiritual union of pure true love, and what this life is about, what this world is about, caring and sharing, and all the beautiful things that everybody wants but doesn't know how to get it, or doesn't know how to make it happen. And it starts with just don't believe your mind, don't believe your thoughts, and if you're heavily invested in your life, and you feel like, oh my god, if I stop thinking and if I stop following my thoughts, I've been doing that all my life, my whole life is going to fall apart. Sure, certain comforts might go away, but they're only going to be replaced by infinite comforts, by the true things that make you comfortable. They're not going to be temporary things. They're not going to be temporary comforts. They're not going to be temporary things that make you happy, and temporary things that make you feel good. They're going to actually be something that's sustainable and efficient, and it is going to be your own self-being. It's not going to be, oh, I need to be happy because I got this, or I need to be happy because I'm with this, or it's like it won't be conditioned, and you will feel the freedom, you will feel the truth, and you will truly be inspired once you have that moment, that experience. And it's hard for me to try to explain it, and you conceptualize it and through your head, when the whole idea is for you to get out of your head and not even listen from the space of your mind, and actually listen from the space of the heart. And I'm not giving up. I know sometimes I go a while from making videos, but I'm not giving up on nobody. I'm not going to give up on none of you guys, because this is what life's about. Every moment is precious, every moment is beautiful, and I just want everybody to see it for what it is, and not feel like they're missing out, and they can truly live their best life. And we could all do it. And then you can imagine, without having to really, if you want to use your mind, use it for positivity, I guess. Let it serve your soul. Don't let it serve its own identity, its own ego, because the mind creates its own reality, it creates its own identity, and it will serve itself. It won't serve your heart, it won't serve your soul. So remain at peace. Nothing but love to you guys, nothing but blessings. I love you guys, and yeah, keep shining. Blessings.